And I'm going to show off save station healing. If you saw at the top, I was missing 3 E-tanks. Kind of jumped right into it. But I probably should leave the air. Yeah, I'm going to go back in here. Just to reload this room so I can attempt to get more missiles. These guys come back. Because of how loading of the rooms work. There we go. Got 2 5 counts. Last time, we got Super Missile and Thermal Visor. There's a thermal node there that activates that door. I'm going to activate Thermal for a split second, so I apologize. We got this. Which lets you see electromagnetic stuff. Fun note, I don't remember which one it is, if it's the Burrowers or the Ice Shriek Bats. One of those 2 exclusive enemies to this area vanishes once you get the Thermal Visor. Okay, so here's a boss fight. I'm going to give fair warning. That thermal visor that I just showed off. That annoying, this weird looking guy. Is used on and off throughout this boss fight. It is used quite a bit in this boss fight. I do not have its pattern, like its spawn point for its points memorized, so I'm going to have to use it. I apologize, but if you don't like it, you may have to skip this part, or this area, or whatnot. I'm going to put timestamps in the description, but I apologize. Anyway, here's a boss. This is Thardus. He is a sentient pile of stones. An animated sentient creature of stone charged with phase-on radiation. The phase-on radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternative targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of phase-on irradiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. So, as you can see, I know it's its leg on the outset. His gimmick is he has points of phase-on within his body. Is it his arm? Yeah. Yeah. He has... I'm going to try to use it as little as I can. But there we go. Oh, I missed. So, he has points of phase-on hidden throughout his body. You're not supposed to know which is which, or where they are. But there's a couple ways you can avoid using the thermal visor. One, just know where they are. Two, when he rolls around, hit him with bombs. Because you will knock them loose when you do that. After three broken nodes, you're supposed to find out where they are using thermal, and then you can lock onto them. Once you break the shell with thermal, because you can't hit them with thermal. So how it works is, turn on thermal, and you'll see the points. Once you damage them enough to break the shell, you can't use thermal. You then have to just hit his weak point once it's exposed. Yeah, so I'm going to have to use it as little as I can. Okay, is that... Okay, where would the next one be? His leg? Okay. Nope. I believe I broke the casing off. Yeah, it's his other shoulder node. There, low on missiles. And because I broke 3 of his points, he's now going to have a temper tantrum. You can't hurt him in this mode. He's creating a nice little storm above. And I don't necessarily know what this is supposed to do, because the other one's, of course, like, missed. You, of course, can't see anything with it. Yeah, you can, of course, hit his weak point while he's rolling. But his last point is his chest. There you go. I think it's 2 of his legs, 2 of his shoulders, 2 of his arms, and then his chest. But the order swaps. I think it's like his left leg, his left arm, his right arm, his top left shoulder, top right shoulder, and then his like chest or something. I don't know. It's some weird order, but you can fight him without it. Anyway. Spider Ball. Once you have Spider Ball, you can go over to one of these things, and you can hold left trigger to climb up it. However, you can now scan them. You can bomb jump off of them. Not in this game, but boost balls have, or Spider Track has a different function. In this game. Or no, the second game. You can boost ball off of them to propel yourself in a direction. This game you cannot. Can't go forward that way using that spider ball track. It leads to a door we cannot open. Anyway, again. Ice to lava. A lot of these are going to be wave beam doors. Anyway, aerial troopers that we can deal with right now. Hey. Anyway, there's a thermal puzzle in this room. Find these little rooms. Normally thermal nodes are behind these grates. So you wanna listen out for this sound that you'll hear here as soon as I fire here. Hold on. There you go. There you go. You wanna listen really quickly? It makes like a meow no sound once you hit it. It goes meow no. That lets you know you successfully hit the node. You don't ever have to use thermal visor in this game. The low percent of this game doesn't use it. It does not ever get it. There you go. Kill them. Scan this thing. And this one is actually timed, unlike this first one. Don't remember what happens if you run out of time here. I think the room just fills back up with lava and you start to die. Okay, where would that one be? That one should be right here. Yes. Anyway, timer stops once you pick up the E-tank. And music starts back up. Can't go through that door, can't go through that door because we've already just come through that door. New enemy. Puddle Spore, sentient floating lava mollusk protected by an impenetrable shell. A puddle spore opens when approached, attempting to intimidate with its size. When opened, direct fire to its mantle causes it to flip into a defensive position. If it can slam shut, it ejects a spread of harmful energy globules. Yep, so it opens, shoot its mouth, and it flips. And it does come back. You don't kill it if you hit its mouth. And with this, there's a couple more. There's a couple things we can do, because right now, Chozo Ruins is our end goal. So I could go through this area, go up Talon, Overworld West, and go into Chozo Overworld and do all that stuff. Get the item behind the ship I forgot. I'm going to go back and pick up this item, and then continue. Oh, also, thermal visor doesn't work here. Oh, this is the item I forgot. Huh. Let's actually check that. It was researched and it was down at the very bottom. Yeah, okay. That was the thing I forgot. Okay. Yeah, it's always good to learn. Yeah, it's always good to learn. I like learning. I was the kid in school that actually liked it. Okay, where do I go? Over here? Okay, yeah. So I did forget that one stalactite. Or I forgot the stalactite scan. And I believe I have every Magmore Caverns uh, scan. I believe I have every scan capable of being gotten here, except for the grapple beam point, because I don't have grapple beam. And I can get that later. There is another artifact I can get. Two artifacts I can get. I'm going to get one. I'm going to ignore the other. Because the other I can't get both items in the room. And here's the point where I no longer need Wave Beam. Because Wave Beam is not gotten at this point. There's something here I can get, but I don't have the item to get it. Also, once you encounter aerial space pirates, the turrets leave this room and are instead replaced by the aerial turrets, or the aerial guys. If you wanted to, you can go up. There's a spinner puzzle that opens this and leads to a door up there. There's a Chozo artifact in that room, but there's also an expansion that requires you to use an item we don't have yet. So for the time being, I'm not going to go up there yet. I gotta go up there eventually. I might as well go up there when I can get everything. Okay. So, do I want to? When do I gotta come back here? Yeah, I'll have it when I come back. Oh, will I? Hold on. Yeah, sure. But I gotta mute or pause for a split second, because I gotta use the restroom. Okay. I'm back. I just went to go get some food. Some more food, because I am a fatso, so. Anyway, interesting about this room, instead of having to go all the way down under there, you can double jump. This wall has a crack on it to show you that it can be blown up. Oh, I'm not leaning. There we go. I'm not leaning into my mic, so... Uh, I'm not gonna show off one way to do it, but I'm gonna show off the other way to do it. There is, if you... in this room, there's an artifact. It's in this wall. It's in the pillar. You need double jump, and a lot of people believe super missiles. It's not super missiles. You're supposed to people think you're supposed to super missiles thing. Or super missile this thing. You can get away with one missile, two missiles. Two missiles are enough to break it, or one super missile. Chosen artifact required. This is the 8th of 12 artifact of nature. Okay, where do I go? It's over here. Yep, that is one of the artifacts you need to beat the game. Still can't clean out Chozo ruins yet. As much as I would like to. But I can go grab a number of the items in there. Nope, they're back there. Oh, I bumped off something. What did I bump off of? That. Anyway, you are able to get out of here without double jump. You just need to wait a bit. Because there's the exit. But of course, you shouldn't be coming this way without double jump. Because there's nothing in Chosen Ruins for you without double jump. Okay. Lay of the land. I can go up here. Yeah, I can get. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Because main goal now is to go past here. We can take the upper path of this room that had the missile or E-tank. So that's our main goal right now. This requires bombs and spider ball, which I can go get. 2 items in there. I can do the challenge in there. Can't do this yet. Technically, I can't do this yet. I can do it if I abuse physics, but technically I can't do that yet. I got both in there, I got the one in there. I can do 2 of 3 in here. Huh. I'll go up through Sun Chamber. Yeah, I won't grab that because I can't get the one in there or yet either. I grab one in there. Okay. I'll go grab the 2 things I can. If you don't have no intention of dealing with the bees, you should always just see if you can take out the hives before you get into the room proper. Anyway, scan this. So yeah, so the symbol is the 3 and the E thing. So if you look there, bottom left, it's that one. Scan it. And it activates. You need super missiles to do this. Because there's 2 that do not require super missiles, and there's 2 that do. This is required. And you can't do this until you get Spider Ball. Hey. There you go. Oh, there was some weird thing. Can't do anything about that yet. Alright, weird fount glowing out of Flogra's area. And here's a new enemy. A Chozo Ghost. Spectral entity, bioelectric field, invulnerable to natural energies. As these entities phase in and out of existence, the only way to track them accurately is with X-ray scanning. Its partially phased nature makes them invulnerable to natural energy types such as fire, ice, and electricity. Their aggressive and erratic behavior is most likely due to the corrupting effects of Phazon and Town 4 environment. They appear to be drawn to Chozo religious sites, where they wreak havoc upon anything that dares to enter the area. So, Yep, they are a relatively tough fight. They are only weak to Power Beam, as that little message said. And getting hit by them shuts your cut off for a minute. So, they're weak to Power Beam or Power Beam based weaponry, meaning super missiles. So, Power Beam or super missiles kills them. But of course, their gimmick is they can go invisible, which is real pleasant. Grab the missile upgrade for you. You have to go up Sun Tower the way I did, because the door that you came in here to fight Flogger the first time is blocked by vines. Artifact of Wild, the 4th of 12. Or 6th of 12, or whatever, I don't remember. That's where we've got the Varia suit. Okay. So I'm going to be weakened a little bit by not going after some of the upgrades I can. But I'm going to refrain. Like, there's two things I can get here, but there's also something I can get here. But I require an upgrade I don't have yet. So for the sake of me memorizing something from a couple months ago, I'm going to refrain from going there yet. Anyway, now that you've dealt with chosen ghosts a couple times, they're going to appear in random places. Yep, they're going to appear at more places once you've killed those ones. Once you've encountered some once. Yep, again, you can beat ions by charge beam. Which is relatively okay. I got the energy tank that's on the lower path, but this is where you're supposed to go here now. If you haven't been here yet, bottom path has an energy tank. It's easier to beat when you have the power bombs. Whoopsies. Damn it. The jump ball. Plated parasite, a hardy member of the parasite family, and vulnerable to most weaponry. A cousin to the parasite, these creatures are known for their amazing resilience. Field studies suggest a weakness to morph ball delivered weapon systems. What is this otherworldly pestilence that affects the land, or infects the land, or infests, the land, seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did the meteor that brought it originate? Was it crafted by alien hands, or is it a roving chunk of a planet that suffered a violent end? Our minds quail in horror at the thought that long ago, in some corner of the universe, as yet unseen by our eyes, an entire planet was perhaps once coated with its great poison. Whatever cataclysm may have ruptured that doomed place must have been mighty indeed. And if other meteors from it spread through space, bearing this evil to the far corners of the universe, We will hold fast to the hope that this is not so, that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here on Talon 4, then at least there's hope for its eradication. Nope. Music changes. Once you get into deeper phase, or Chozo Ruins. Can I do this? I don't think I could do a L-lock jump with a twist. Nope. It requires boost ball. Oh boy, reading. Oh, hold on. To the entrusted one, if you read these words, then our hope has not been in vain. Your path is fraught with... Oh, whoops. Danger, monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom in their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs. Believing in the black promise of the great poison, they seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that are the greatest danger. When you rid the universe of these creatures, you will be the true and trusted one. Talking about space pirates. None know if our temple, the Cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around that abomination, cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power of Cipher, which has been produced by linking the 12 artifacts. It should be strong enough. The fate of this world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the entrusted one knows is, or the entrusted one knows is approaching. I want to check something really quick. Before I read this last one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Many Chozo are gifted with a distant sight, and even more begin to learn it as our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of the water. Take a drink real quick. Hearing rumors of coming days on the breath of the wind, though we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark. The worst of the prophecies and the most common tales of the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured in the poisoned womb. The worm grows, devouring from within until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent. I'm going to try to cheat. This game has weird geography. Or like weird geometry. So you can just stand on things you're not supposed to. Case in point, this piece of stone. And this piece of stone. And then you can glitch in there without doing the actual puzzle. Cordite. Cordite means super missile. Line up with the weird little... the gray. And it will let you get onto the morph ball track. Okay. This is all just to get an item. There's a door on the other side that you can just go through without caring. Okay. Oh, more Chozo ghosts. And by more, I mean one. Hey! Oh, that's his death animation. Identifies a statue of a Chozo elder. Oh boy, more reading. Things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail. Existing in a single dimension, they are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless. They wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence, such as the will of the Chozo, our will to defeat the evil seeping into this planet. It remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind of reasoning of its own, though. This will be the entrusted one's trial. Basically, meaning that the Chozo want to see that evil gone so badly that they will subconsciously attack anything that comes after it. Anyway, here's one of two in the game. This is a thing called a missile station. Replenishes your missiles. I genuinely hope they actually do remaster Prime 2. I would love to play Prime 2 again. Or play Prime 2 at all. Strike! Wait, hold on. No, that's interesting. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Anyway. Just like the doors. Hit them with the right color. Jump in the exposed bomb slot. And the track in the middle changes. And it changes. There's two white doors that we cannot go through. Wow. As well as turning off the force field so you can get back up here without having to hit the wave beam one. I'm going to tell the sequence break. Oh, whoops. Okay, how do I do it again? No. My muscle memory's gone. It's not off the pipe. I give it 3 more attempts. Because you can't just jump up there. Okay, here's attempt number 3. Okay. I'm usually able to do that. I don't know why I can't right now, but oh well. Hey! I was nowhere near you. Anyway, it's a boost ball puzzle using... Oh, also... Anyway, there's one there, one here. Walk in here. Door locks behind you. The ice beam. The ice beam freezes creatures, but we can't expose or show that off right now. Interesting gimmick. Video's over right now. I'm gonna save off here. So if you don't like the thermal visor, I'm going to use it now. So this would be the end of the video for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, last little bit of detail. Thermal visor. Anything with a heat signature glows orange like it would in real life. The gun glows orange when you charge it, and it still has residual heat that then goes away once you fire it. And if you rapid fire, the barrel gets bright orange. Like the tip of the barrel gets bright orange. Wave beam, same sort of premise. Because you can't rapid fire it, it doesn't really get bright orange. But you can charge it up and it does, it gets orange the hotter it gets. I like that feature. When you activate the ice beam, it goes white. The shot is also black, like it would be in actual thermal imagery. And then when you charge, the gun goes purple. Like, again, it would normal thermal imagery. I think that's really cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.